There was once a hungry little mouse who wandered the busy streets each day in search of something to eat. Every sunrise brought the same struggle: avoiding danger, outrunning predators, and searching tirelessly for enough food to survive. Life was difficult, uncertain, and exhausting. One evening, while roaming through the city, the mouse discovered something extraordinary. Standing beside the main road was a gigantic food warehouse. It was larger than anything he had ever seen. Hidden in the shadows, he patiently waited until the workers finished their shifts and the traffic outside became quiet. Then, with cautious determination, he slipped unnoticed through a small opening and entered the enormous building. As he explored the endless aisles, his eyes widened with amazement. There, standing before him, was a massive transparent glass barrel filled to the top with beautiful white rice. To the little mouse, it looked like paradise. He desperately searched for a way to reach it. Again and again, he climbed the surrounding shelves, only to slide back down, but persistence eventually rewarded him. Gathering every ounce of strength he possessed, he launched himself into one final leap. Success, he landed safely inside the barrel. The moment his tiny feet touched the mountain of rice, an overwhelming feeling of relief washed over him. For the first time in his life, there was no fear, no cats, no humans chasing him, no endless searching, no uncertainty about tomorrow, only peace, safety, and an endless supply of food. This, he thought, is the life I have always dreamed of. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Each morning he woke up, ate as much rice as he wanted, and then slept peacefully. There was no challenge, no purpose beyond satisfying today's hunger. His world had become effortless, predictable, and comfortable. Without realizing it, comfort quietly replaced awareness. Every meal made the pile of rice slightly smaller. Every day the barrel became a little emptier. But because the change was gradual, the mouse never noticed. His mind became clouded by routine. He stopped asking important questions. What happens when the rice is gone? How will I leave this place? What am I doing to prepare for tomorrow? The questions never came. Comfort had silenced them. Then one morning the mouse opened his eyes. In front of him lay only a single grain of rice. Confused, he looked around. The enormous mountain that had once surrounded him had vanished. He slowly ate the final grain. Silence filled the barrel. His heart began to race. For the first time, he realized the terrible truth. The place that once felt like heaven had become a prison. Desperately, he tried to climb the smooth glass walls, again and again and again. Each attempt ended the same way. He slipped back to the bottom. The transparent walls offered no grip. His strength faded with every failed escape. There was no food, no way out, no future. The comfort that had once protected him had quietly stolen his freedom long before he recognized the danger. The tragedy was not that the rice eventually disappeared. The tragedy was that the mouse had mistaken temporary abundance for permanent security. He had stopped growing because life had become easy. He had stopped preparing because tomorrow seemed guaranteed. He had exchanged freedom for convenience, and only understood the cost when it was too late. This is not merely the story of a mouse. It is the story of every person who settles into a comfort zone without realizing that comfort, when left unchallenged, slowly erodes ambition, awareness, and resilience. The most dangerous prison rarely has iron bars. Sometimes it is built from routine. Sometimes it is built from convenience. Sometimes it is built from success itself. And like the transparent glass barrel, it is nearly invisible while you are inside it. Growth lives beyond familiarity. Purpose demands movement. Security should never replace progress. Do not wait until your opportunities become your limitations. Do not allow today's comfort to steal tomorrow's possibilities, because life does not change all at once. It changes one day, one decision, one unnoticed grain at a time.